All right, guys, welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. Before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up with my local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below, go into their e-cart, buy anything in the store. It does not have to be 40K related, especially since there's a lot of new stuff that's about to drop. You go in there, get 10% off your purchase. Hit promo code MONSTER, all caps MONSTER, on checkout. They'll ship it right to the house. If you don't have a local game store, please use mine. With all that being said, taking a little break from the Death Guard. That's all I've been running. I kind of turned into a Death Guard channel, and I always said I wouldn't. I wasn't, but I am. So today we're going to run some Space Wolves. We got 2,000 points of Space Wolves. I tried to get as much of the Wolf type, Vika Fenrica units as I can. And so we'll see what happens. So we're going to have my Warlord, Logan Grimnar on Storm Rider. We're going to have Bjorn the Fell-Handed with the Las Cannon. Murder Fang. We have a unit of 3. So if I can get closer. A unit of 3. My mind just went blank. Eliminators. 2 10-man units of Fenrisian Wolves. A unit of Suppressors. A unit of Interceptors with... Those are going to be bolt pistols. I know they're not equipped with pistols or bolters, but they are 15-man unit of Blood Claws with the Astartes chain swords, just bolt pistols, led by the young King Ragnar Blackmane. We have 2 units of Hounds of Mordecai. We have a unit of Thunderwolf Cav with storm shields and heirloom weapons. We also, they're going to be led by Herald Deathwolf. We have a 10-man unit of Wolfen, all Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields, and 1, as the pack leader, has to have the Frost Claws. And then we have 2 units of 5-man Intercessors. That's the word I'm looking for. 5-man unit Intercessors with just bolters, and they do not have the chain swords. They're just going to have bolters. All of them are equipped with same. And that's going to be my 1,000. No, because I have named characters, so I don't have any just generic characters, so I have no enhancements. So you can't have enhancements with named characters. I'm at 1,995 points. More units than I'm used to playing with in the Death Guard, so we'll see what happens. Let's go take a look at Necrons. All right, guys, before we get into the list, Nick's back, bringing his Necrons. Nick, some stuff has happened. Some changes have happened. I don't know if it affects this list today, but does it affect this list?
The only thing that'll affect this list was the clarification. People were already playing it like this by and large, but Cosmic Precision now allows anything that's in reserves to come down outside of 3 inches of the enemy.
Gotcha.
For that 1 CP strat.
And how about the Immortals now?
The Immortals don't get to take advantage of the Cynosure of Erasion strat in Canoptic Court.
Gotcha.
But today we're playing Hypercrypt Legion, so that's not going to come up at all.
So it's not even gonna apply to this. All right, man. What'd you bring with us?
I've got 2 big guns in the back, the Doomsday Arcs. They're going to be putting out lots of damage, hopefully. Our Wraiths are back with their Technomancer leader. I've got a lone Hexmark Destroyer that's going to be doing some lone op work. In the back, we've got our 2 big Satan, the Void Dragon on the left and the Nightbringer on the right. The Mortals in front, they've got the Chronomancer for some scoot and shoot, and then the Royal Warden, which will let them fall back and shoot. 1 lone...
Royal Warden, Chronomancer?
Yep. In the back, there's a lone Locust Destroyer, just 30 points, rounding out the list. We've got 3 heavy destroyers. These are the only guys that aren't WYSIWYG. They're all going to be the Enmitic Destroyer 6-shot anti-infantry. And they are being led by a lord who has the Arisen Tyrant enhancement, which is going to let them re-roll hits on 1s by default. Okay. And if I set them up that turn, either from hyperphasing or whatever, they get full re-rolls.
Gotcha.
5-man Death Marks, just some snipers that can deep strike. And then our Tomb Sentinel. Unlike the Stalker from last time, the Sentinel has a big blast gun who hopefully clean up some damage.
And I have a lot of low damage. Yeah. This is not a character. This is just one.
Just one regular guy. Yep. And I've got 2 more enhancements. On the Technomancer is Dimensional Overseer. So instead of 3 units at the end of your turn, I'll now be able to pick up 4.
Okay.
And then the only other one is on the Chronomancer. It's Osteoclave Fulcrum, gives the unit deep strike.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Sounds good. We'll be back with the deployment and the setup. All right, guys, we're back after the mission and deployment. So here's what we got. We're doing Hammer and Anvil, which is going to be the long deployment zone, or the hamburger-style deployment zone if you're a Tabletop Titans fan. We also picked Maelstrom of Battle, which told us to pick 2 other mission objectives. So we got Chilling Rain, which is basically nothing, and Vox Static, which is actually something, because now command point rerolls are going to cost 2 CP, and new orders are going to cost 2 CP. And then we have Sites of Power, which is basically, let me clean this all off. Basically, we're going to get 3 points for every objective that we hold. And if we have a character holding an objective in no man's land, then we get an extra 3 points. So that's what we had going on here. As far as deployment goes, well, let's go over the board. Let's drop this back. New map, guys. I picked it up secondhand from Recess. So trying to get some different visuals on the channels as we're going a little bit here. Got some new terrain that you saw in the last bat wrap. Everything is first floor line of sight blocking. This does not go up infinity. It only goes up to right there, so we can see it. So we will get cover behind it. So in other words, I can see his Satan if I wanted to shoot at him. The crates, we are going to play as crates, so you can't go over. I'm sorry, you can go over them, but you can't land on them. Can't go through them, but you have to go around them. Not breachable. We're going to make them unstable ground in this particular case, where you can't land on it. And then everything else is just line of sight blocking. Pretty simple. The billboards up. The billboards are for members. I'd like to ask you to consider being a member. As low as $1 a month just helps the channel grow and helps continue to put new stuff on the table. But they are customizable, and I do it every month for members. For people who are member, I'll choose a member. I'll do a customized billboard for that member, and then I will send them their billboard after that month is up, and they'll be featured on my channel for the full month, MCP and 40k. This particular month was Prometheus Williams, who's a Death Guard guy. Prometheus is not a member, but he's a very strong contributor to the channel. He's always commenting. I appreciate the super thanks he gives me, and he's just a positive addition to the channel. So I wanted to just show him my appreciation by doing a billboard for him. And I don't know if Prometheus, if you look like that dude, but that Prometheus is the Greek god of fire, for those who don't know. Although that was not why that name was chosen. So give props to Mr. and Mrs. Williams for naming you Prometheus, man, because it's a cool name. And with all that being said, let's talk about the deployments. So basically, you can see we're both playing tactical, lined everything up on the line, because I want to get in melee because I'm a Space Wolf, and because Deeds of Saga do go off when characters get involved. I have my Inceptors up in the air, and I have both units of Hounds of Mordecai up in strategic reserves. And so that's pretty much what I have going on. Nick, what do you have going on?
Pretty much kind of the same idea. All my heavier hitters are set up on the board in a straight line here. I've got the 2 big guns on the back, the lone Locust Destroyers hanging out on the home objective, and then setting up for deep strike, I've got the Hexmark Destroyers, the Deathmark Snipers, the Immortals, and the Tomb Sentinel. Gotcha.
And what you want to do is, and I left you all kinds of room back here.
I'm going to be teleporting all over the place.
Teleporting all over. All right, guys. So Nick, first or second turn, what would you prefer?
I like first turn with this setup.
Go ahead. Well, it could be.
All right, let's try again.
I'll go first this time. 4.
5. All right.
First.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll be back after after Nick's movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after Nick's movement phase. Pretty simple.
Yeah, go ahead. Nothing fancy. Not a lot of models to move this turn.
What card did you draw first, Nick?
My cards that I drew were Overwhelming Force and Area Denial.
Okay, so Overwhelming Force would have been killing this unit.
Yep.
And
Area Denial is pretty secured.
He's got it.
Yep. Pretty easy on turn 1.
Hey, guys, I'm going to let you know I've only got a few games under my belt with Space Wolves, or Space Marines in general. So if I do forget something, just put in the comments below politely. It does help me remember if I have to read it and research it from what you guys are telling me. So I appreciate that help if I forget something or miss something as we're going.
Yep, same here with the Hypercrypt Legion. It's the first for me as well, but we'll see what happens. Let's start our shooting with the Satan Shard of the Nightbringer.
Right.
He's got an 18-inch shot. The only thing that's in range is this squad right here.
All right.
It's going to be D3 shots. 3 shots.
Is it blast?
Not blast.
Okay.
They're all going to hit on 2s.
Wow.
Wow.
That was horrible.
That was horrible. That was not very likely. Oh, well.
No, that was yeah, not good.
No, not good. Let's try again with the Satan Shard of the Void Dragon. He's going to attack this guy right here.
All right. Attacking Logan.
Yep.
We're like, Nick's like, rewind.
Right? Yeah. Can we do that again?
You start this all over.
No, it's all good. He's only going to have range for his Voltaic Storm, which is a blast weapon, but that won't affect that character.
Right.
It gets sustained hits 2 as well. It's going to be D6 plus 3 shots. So 5 shots.
All right.
Also on 2s with sustained hits 2. No sustained, only 1 missed. Strength 7, toughness on him.
Toughness 6.
All right, so on 3s. All wound. -1 on that.
-1?
Yep.
All right, he's not in cover, so it's going to be on his 3-ups because he's a Terminator. And failed 2 of them.
2 damage each.
2 damage each. All right, so he's going to go down to... He'll take 4 damage. I don't remember what he actually has, but he'll take 4 damage.
Alrighty. The Wraiths aren't in range of anything. The Technomancer has 18 inches, but I don't think he can...
All right, guys, real quick, I wanted to check. He has 12 wounds. He's down to 8.
Alrighty. The Wraiths can't shoot anything, but the Technomancer can see that same character.
Okay.
He's going to shoot him 3 times on a 4-up. Make 2 of them. This time strength's only 5, so it's going to wound on 5. Either.
All right.
Pretty easy. Let's go to this Doomsday Arc here. He's going to shoot this Dreadnought right here.
All right.
Um,
and he can't see him. We can see through here. Just so everybody sees, he can see through that little lane right there.
Alrighty. So for him, it's going to be D6 plus 1 shots. It's going to be 6 shots.
All right.
So 6 shots. It's going to hit on 2s because of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Only 1 whiffed. 1 is a dev wound.
What do you have to hit?
Or sorry.
You have to hit wound first?
Yeah. Getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Strength 8.
Excited. He's excited.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, a 6. Yeah, no, for some reason I was looking at lethal hits. Anyways, strength 18, toughness on him.
Toughness 9.
So wounding on 2s, dev wounds on 6s this time. No devs.
4.
1 whiffed. 4 at -4.
-4 going down to -3 because of cover.
Yep.
So we're going to be 5 ups. Yeah, 5 ups. Save 0 damage.
4 apiece. That is 16 damage.
All right, let's do this. So we got some feel no pains here. Not bad. I think they're. I have to look. I don't know if they're 5 or 6s, but let's see what that get them anyway. It will still get him.
Okay.
Because he's only got 8 wounds.
Okay.
Deadly Demise. Oh, he does.
Ooh.
So, Deadly Demise 1. That's going to take him off the board. It's going to give the Blood Claws a wound. Going to give the Wolfen a wound, but the Wolfen have a 5-up. Nope. So they're going to take a wound. And then I think the Wolves have, I don't know if it's 1 wound or 2 wounds each. 1 wound each, so we'll take one of these wolves. Take one of these wolves. All right, and then looks like they were in range as well. So we're going to take 1 wound on one of these guys. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Pretty good.
Not bad for a Doomsday shot. Let's see what the other guy can see. I was hoping I could see that one guy in the back, but I cannot. So he's going to shoot the other dread.
Alright, shooting at Bjorn.
D6 plus 1 again. 3 shots. On 2s. Make them all. Is he still toughness 9?
Yep.
Okay, so on 2s again with dev wounds. 2 dev wounds.
Wow, nice.
And 1 regular save at -4.
Missed it. So
12 damage.
12 damage. Pretty good. Look at these guys. Devastating. Need 5s. That was actually a really good roll. So we're taking so far 4. 6 wounds. Let me just double check that. All right, guys. This is a 5-0 final pain, so he'll take 6 wounds on that. So he's down to 2. He's got 8 wounds, so he's down to 2.
We're going to fire 2 of the Locust Destroyers into the Sniper Squad, and then the third one is going to go into the Wolves back there.
Okay.
So I'll do the one for the Wolves first.
Alrighty.
No rapid fire since they're too far away. Just going to be 6 shots on 2s. Sustained hits 1. No sustained. 2 whiffed.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So on 3s, I'll get to reroll 1s. No 1s.
AP?
1 whiffed. AP -1.
Last one, so they will be having cover. And 2 will die.
Okay, 1 damage each. Yep. And then for the snipers, they are within 18, so they're going to get 24 shots. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
All right.
Alrighty, so now into the snipers. Heavy and stealth cancel each other out, so this time it's on 3s.
I'm going to actually use the -1 AP, right?
Yep.
Well, cover, that doesn't matter.
Yep. So I am going to get to reroll these 1s.
On the hits or wounds?
On the hits and wounds.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So let me get rid of the 2s. And then I'll take everything else as a hit. Were they set up this turn? If like at the beginning of the battle, or do they start out?
Just start out, they have a trade. Yeah.
Okay, so they weren't set up this turn.
Right.
So it's just going to be the 1s. Got a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
Toughness on the snipers.
Toughness 4.
So 3s, rerolling 1s.
Pretty good.
Just 3 1s, 4 1s. There's.
Did you get that for anything?
There's a 2. No dev wounds. So all of those at -1.
All right, so this is going to be 3 ups because of cover. So 1 dies, 2 dies, 1's left on a wound.
Okay.
I don't have any cool little. We'll see my sergeant. I don't get an apothecary, so.
Yeah, you know what? I just realized I forgot the sustained hits on those. Oh well.
All right, guys. Real quick, I'm just gonna pick this guy up because Nick did have a lot of sustained hits that we forgot to calculate in there, and there was, if you look back at the roll that just happened, there's a lot of 6s. So we're just gonna pick him up just to make that easier.
Okay, and that's the end of the shooting phase. I'm not within range to really charge anything, so that will be the end of my turn.
All right, so you scored 5 for
Area denial.
area denial.
Nothing for overwhelming force yet.
All right, and we will be back at. So, real quick, as part of my sagas, I did complete. I get to choose at the end of the battle round, but I'm going to do that now so I don't forget about it. Because Logan Grimnar is still alive and Bjorn is still alive, I'm going to choose. I get the deed off which is the 6 up funeral pain. So for everybody in the unit, so everybody in my army. So that's where we are right now, and we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So basically, just like in true Fenrisian fashion, we just ran up the board. We advanced these guys. They can advance and charge. Advance the wolves. They can advance and charge. Advance the blood claws. They can advance and charge because of Ragnar. Moved Logan up. Moved Bjorn up. Moved those guys up as well. And then I advanced the Wolfen, and they cannot advance and charge, but they're not even in charge range anything. So, with that being said, that Nick is going to choose this unit and overwatch these wolves here.
Yep, for 1 CP.
Oh, my cards real quick, guys, are behind enemy lines, which I'm probably not going to get, and extend battle lines, which I have at the moment.
Yep.
Unless I charge all these things off, then I'm not going to get it.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, so the Locusts, you're going to get the full front of that. It's going to be 36 shots.
Alrighty.
They're only going to hit on 6s, but those are going to give us sustained, so that's what I'm fishing for anyways. I'll still get to re-roll the 1s because of the Arisen Tyrant enhancement. Yeah. Yeah, counting out beforehand. Alrighty. Give me 6s.
Quite a bit.
Alrighty. So let me pull those first.
Sustain hits, and then you get the reroll 1s.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. I'm liking my chances so far.
Yeah.
All right, let me grab the 1s. Back. And a few more 6s. All right. Dang.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let me add 1 to each of these. 1. Toughness on the wolves was 4.
Yep.
Alrighty. So on 3s, re-rolling 1s again.
Pretty good. What's the AP on?
-1.
All right.
Alright, just 1 solitary 2. There's a couple 2s. Just the 1. Another 1. So you've got this many -1 saves.
I think they save on 4s. We'll double check. That's going to be important, actually. Let me see if, hold on. 6 up saves, guys. So he did more than
enough.
More than that.
So that's actually going to give me 3 points for overwhelming force.
All right. We'll move these guys out of the way.
Could be 5 if I kill something else, but I don't think I can overwatch twice. So I could if I had the hex mark on the board, but he's not there yet.
Took one more. Took one of these wolves out of there. Excellent. All right. Alrighty. So we'll go into shooting. So we're going to put this unit into. Let's do this first. Let's go with Bjorn.
Okay.
Into the big Satan.
Okay. The Void Dragon.
The Void Dragon. So he's only got 1 shot. Hitting on 2s. Hits. Strength 12, toughness 11. So 3s. Wounds.
Okay.
-4.
Okay. 4 up invuln. Make it.
Make it. All right. And then we'll have Logan Grimnar go into these guys here.
The Wraiths.
Yep. So he's gonna have 4 shots. 2s. I think it's 2s. Well, let's see if they hit first. Just 1. Twin linked. Still just 1.
Any AP?
No AP.
On a 3? Nope.
6-1.
1 damage.
All right. So all these guys' bolt pistols are going to go into here as well. Actually, they can't because they can't see.
Yeah.
So we'll just have these 4 guys here, and this guy right here. I think Ragnar might be out.
Yeah.
So we're going to have 5.
Okay.
Hits on 3s. And then we need 5s. Nothing. Alrighty. Charges. Oh, them. Actually, I have 2 guys, bolt pistols there. Bolt guns, 24 inches. I think I might be able to. I don't think I'm in range of that. Maybe these guys.
No, this guy's 26 inches out.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go here with the. And we're going to go into this Doomsday Arc.
Okay.
And keep banging that thing.
Are they doing the suppressing thing?
They're going to do the suppressing thing on them.
Okay.
So it's going to make them subtract 1 from the hit roll. And I got Oath the Moment on these guys. I forgot about that, but it's not a big deal.
Yep.
So then we're going to, it's going to be 3 shots. Hitting on 3s because I didn't move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be 6 total shots. Hitting on 3s because of heavy, and I didn't move. It should be 4s down to 3. These 2s miss. I don't think it's sustained. All right, and then the strength is 8, toughness
9.
So 5s. So not bad. 4 of them at -1, but you will get covered.
Okay, so that is on 3s.
And 2 damage each.
He takes 4 damage.
All right. 4 damage, and so then he will be suppressed
For the rest of the game?
for just to this round, just to my next shooting phase.
Okay.
All right, charges. So let's do this. Let's. I gotta have Logan go in first, so we're gonna have Logan go into. Man, I really want him to go. These guys aren't vehicles, right?
Correct. They're beasts.
Yeah, he's got to go in first. So I'm going to go into the Satan. Yep, because he's a vehicle or monster. I want to see if I can kill that guy.
You need 6 or more.
How about a 9?
Yep.
All right, so now I get re-rolls from Logan. So we're going to put him there.
Is he a monster vehicle?
He is. No, he's
Mounted?
I think they have him literally as a sleigh.
A sleigh?
I'm
That'd be
curious.
funny.
Let me look. He is
Is a chariot a vehicle? Now we're asking the real
chariot.
question.
Yeah, I think it's called chariot. Mounted.
Mm-hmm.
Mounted.
Okay.
And then, yeah, mounted. Yeah, they used to have the chariot thing.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to try to long bomb. Oh, man. Let me see if I can make this long bomb charge with Bjorn first.
Yeah.
Into the Nightbringer.
Okay.
Unless I'm out.
You need exactly 12. So
All right,
boxcars.
So 12. Ooh, and
Almost.
I re-roll this because I did get in with Logan Grimnar.
Yep.
Which allows me to re-roll things. Okay. Now we're going to do these blood claws into the wraiths.
Okay. You need 8.
All right, we got an 8 on the dice. So we'll keep that here. Man, I want to bring those guys in because they're going to cover this. That's going to get me my. It's going to get me my
OC.
My extend battle lines.
Oh yeah.
I just have to have one or more, so it's going to get me there. They're OC2.
Yeah.
So that's going to get that. I am going to charge here as well.
Okay.
Because I can sneak in the back door with them. And that's going to be a 7.
Yep, that's fine.
That's going to be there. Let's do it. Let's go into the
Nightbringer.
Should be an 8 of them.
Yep.
8. We're going to go into. I'm going to double charge. I'm going to.
Okay.
Get 8 for both of those guys. I think that one guy can tag both of them.
Yeah, you need 8 for both.
All right, let's do it. See what happens. I got an 8.
Ooh.
All right. Look at these wolves. All right, so a lot of benefits on the charge. I'm going to move all this, and I'll be back. All right, guys. Excuse me. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase, or after my charge phase. I just consolidated everything in because Logan Grimnar gave me. He was the first one to charge. He made a charge. He let everybody. We saw that everybody reroll. He also allows everybody in melee, Justice Astartes units in melee this turn. It's only once per battle. This turn can reroll all the hit rolls, not just hit rolls of 1, but all the hit rolls. So we are going to just start. I think I'll just start with the Thunderwolf Cav. I was only able to get 2 Thunderwolf Cav in, and we're going to go into the Nightbringer, and then I was able to get Herald Deathwolf in too. So the Thunderwolf Cav will have, excuse me, on their weapons, they're going to have 4 attacks each. It's going to be 8 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on, hitting on 3s. They're heirloom weapons. Because they charged, they do get an extra 1 damage. So it's going to be strength 5 minus 1, 2 damage. So here's what and you half it anyway, correct?
Yes.
So it's going to be 1 damage anyway.
Yep.
And because of Herald Deathwolf, the teeth and claws will get devastating wounds on that. So here's what we're going to do. We'll roll these, hitting on 3s. We re-roll this one because of the charge. So, okay, they'll all hit. Strength 5, toughness
11.
11. So hitting on 6s. So we got 3 6s.
Okay.
Minus.
Are those dev wounds?
Now? No, these are not. These are just regular weapons. Minus 1.
Okay. 4 up.
So it takes down to there was 2 down to 1.
Yeah, so 5 up, feel no pain on these. Fail them all.
Takes 3.
So he's down to 9.
All right, so here are the teeth and claws. These are going to be devastating wounds. These are hitting on 4s. These miss. And I don't believe I can re-roll those because of both the moment, or can I? Or because of our teeth and claws are
if it's all attacks, then it's all attacks.
Exactly. Yeah. So they are re-rollable, guys. So we're going to do that. So there's only 4 of them. And then, guys, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I get to re-roll those extra attacks because they are attacks. Then it's going to be strength 5, same thing. So I need 6s again. This 1, and it's devastating.
Okay. Just 1?
Yep, just your 5 up.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Just 1 damage.
It's down to 8.
All right, so then we'll find Herald Deathwolf. So Herald's going to get... see, this is going to be over here. Herald's going to get 6 attacks from the Gladius.
Also into the Nightbringer?
Also into the Nightbringer, yeah.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. Reroll this 1 into a 1. And that's going to be strength 6. So now I need 5s in this one.
Yep.
Just 1. At AP2.
All right, 4 up invuln. Nope.
2 damage down to 1 damage.
5 up feel no pain. Yes.
Well, 1 more dice, actually. It's plus 1 damage on him as well.
Wouldn't that get halved?
Yeah, it's halved. It still goes. It's 3.
Oh, 3 down to 2.
Down to
Yeah.
2, yeah.
Yep.
So it just takes 1.
Yep.
All right. So then we'll go with. So that was it for that unit. So what's he alive with? 6, or did he take 7?
He has 7 left.
7? Okay.
Yep.
We'll go with Logan. Going into
Void Dragon.
the Void Dragon.
Cool ass name.
Yeah, exactly. So Grimnar is going to use his big attack, which is going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, and re-rolling these ones for himself. So he hits all of those. And then I had to do the teeth and claws for the other one, but 2. But so this is going to be strength 8. So now we need 5 still.
Yep.
So we have 2 of them at -2, 3 damage.
Alrighty, so force. Make 1, fail 1. So 2 up, feel no pains.
Yep.
Fail them both.
Just take 2. And then the teeth and claws for Grimnar, real quick. which is the one we're still attacking right here.
Yep.
Which we're still attacking right there. And they hit on 4s. Yeah, they hit on 4s. Reroll these. And then we need 6s. Nothing. And then the one for Herald Deathwolf, which I forgot about. They hit on 4s, and that's I'll reroll these because of Logan. Just 1. Wounding on a 6. Nothing. All right. That's that. Now we're going to go to here, and let me get the dice ready for them. So with the Blood Claws, they get +1 attack, +1 attack, +1 strength. So it's going to be 4 attacks each guy. Ragnar's going to have 10 attacks, re-rolling everything because they are my Ultimoma target. So we'll do that first, and let me get the dice ready. You know, let's do Ragnar first because I'm here. Before we do that, I need the dice. Ragnar has 10 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling these 2. So hits all of them. And then it's going to be strength is going to be strength 8, toughness
6. Sorry.
So 3s?
It's definitely less than 8.
All right.
Yeah, 6.
So we have that many at -3 to damage.
Alrighty. 4 up invulns.
Ooh, pretty good.
Pretty good. You said 3 damage?
2 damage. 2 damage.
5 up feel no pain. All right, 2 damage.
2. Nice. Now we'll get the dice ready with all the Blood Claws. All right, guys. There's 60 dice there. Nick, I'm asking you to hold the camera right here.
Go for it.
I wasn't going to split them up, but you know what? I actually want to roll all of them at the same time.
You gotta go for it, right?
We'll see if I can even.
You're gonna need some smaller dice.
See if I can hold this many dice. Think you can put those in there?
Yeah.
Look at Nick's working the camera already. We're getting improved. Coming out a little bit lower. There you go. We're already getting improved camera angles. Hitting on 3s.
All right.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. So let me just take out the misses. Both the moment rerolls or doesn't matter what the rerolls. I get rerolls, so
2 sources of them. Yeah.
2 sources of them. All right. So now we're gonna be just a straight 5.
Yep. So you need
Toughness.
5s. Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. All right, you want to put those in there for me, Nick?
Yep.
We'll see if
you might need both your hands again. Let me grab the camera.
Yeah, you grab the camera. All right, here we go. 5s.
Yep.
Yeah, not as good as it could have been. I'm just going to pick out the hits.
Yep.
I probably just pick out the misses. It would have been easier, but
any AP on those?
yeah, AP 1.
Okay.
1 more.
On 4s?
Pretty good.
Yeah. 1 damage apiece.
Yep.
5 up feel no pain. All right, just took 3.
Nice.
Yep.
Out of all that, take 3. That's like 0.0000%.
Right. It kills one of them.
So we have 2, 4, 6, 12 Fenrisian wolves. It's going to be hitting on 4s. Both the moments. So then we need 5s. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
No AP on these.
On 3s? Make all but one.
Nice, nice.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Save it.
All right, and that's all my attacks. You get to swing back, sir.
Alrighty.
Pretty durable.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting worried there for a second, but it seems like we're okay. All right, let's start with the Nightbringer here into this cavalry unit.
Okay.
He's going to get... he's going to... Ooh, I have to choose. So what's the toughness on them?
Toughness 6.
We're going to do the sweep attack. So you're going to get 14 attacks.
Okay, toughness 6. They do have 4 wounds apiece.
Okay, that's fine. So it's going to be 14, 4, oops, 8, 10, 14 on 2s. Strength is 8, so on 3s. So that many AP minus 2, so 5 of them.
5 at AP minus 2.
Yep.
It's going to put them on their invulns, 4 ups. Damage.
2 damage apiece.
All right, so it's going to kill 1 and put 1 down to 2. So we'll just kill this guy here. I'm going to have to get more red dice and put 1 down to 2.
You got some orange ones here.
Yep.
Which one do you want?
Go on the last guy.
This guy?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, next is the Void Dragon. This guy, you said he's mounted, so what do I want to do here?
Yes, has 8 more wounds left. Still has a 4 up. 2 up, 4 up.
Toughness?
Toughness 6.
All right, we're going to still do the strike profile.
Okay.
Even though he's not a vehicle, so you won't get the anti-vehicle, but it's going to be 5 attacks on 2s. That's cocked.
Mm-hmm.
All right, strength is 12, so on 2s again. Take them all. That is minus 3 on those.
4 ups. So take...
So 3 of them. It's going to be D6 plus 2 for each of those.
All right.
So for the first one...
That's going to be 9 damage. You're going to get him anyway.
Okay, yeah.
So, does he blow up? Ooh, he does not.
All right. He does get the extra attacks. But are those I didn't announce it beforehand, so I don't feel like that's fair. I should have announced the extra attacks.
Put that on that 2. We'll switch on. Put that dice on.
Okay. I'll just let the extras go to waste because I should have announced them before that guy died. It wouldn't be fair.
Right. Real quick, we do a correction in case you guys know. Bjorn does half damage, so he's up to 5 wounds. If we forgot to talk about that in the beginning of the turn.
Yep.
So go ahead, sir.
Next is the Wraiths. We've got 5 Wraiths and a Technomancer. We'll go first with the Technomancer into the Wolves. Everyone else is going to attack the Marines.
All right.
Techno, he's pretty wimpy. He gets 2 on a 4. Fails them both. For the Wraiths, that's 5 of them. Each one gets 4 attacks. Yep.
20 attacks going into these blood claws.
Yep. 3
is enough to kill him.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Alrighty. These are going to hit on 4s. Strength is 6. Toughness on those guys?
4.
4, so 3s. Alright, so
AP.
that many AP minus 1.
Minus 1, so we're going to be 4 ups. Damage?
1 apiece.
Yeah.
Or 2 apiece,
2
excuse me.
All right, kills 3. Kills this one guy. We're going to pick off 2 apiece, right?
Yep.
So kills 3. We're going to try to get them out of your range of your
Out of the,
mortal wound thing you're about to do to me.
Yep, that makes sense. Alrighty, so that is the last fight. So at the end of the fight phase, I'm going to roll 1d6 because the other one's died.
Yep.
On a 4-up, you're going to get D3 mortal wounds.
Into that unit.
You get it? D3 mortals. 1 mortal.
All right, so just if you don't mind, just change that 1 to a 2. Or
2 to 1.
versa.
Yep.
All right, so at the end of my turn.
Yep, and at the end of your turn, I get to pick up to 4 models or 4 units.
Can you do it in engagement range?
Cannot do it in engagement range, so these guys all have to stay still.
All right, so I did extend battle lines, and I did not get behind enemy lines, which I'm going to put back. No, I'm not going to put that back. I'm going to keep that.
Keep it.
And you're going to be holding. I do have more OC than you on this, I think. What are these worth?
Those are 2 apiece, I believe.
2 apiece, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8, yeah, I have more than you on that.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just get right now the 3 points for the one.
And all right, and we'll be back after the score.
Yep.
All right, guys, we are back after Nick's movement phase. All right, Nick, what did you do? A lot, actually.
Yeah,
what card did you draw first?
I drew engage in all fronts and extend battle lines.
Okay.
Nothing that was on the board previously moved. I took these 2 units, this Doomsday Arc and this unit of Locusts. I brought them up with hyperphasing. They dropped back down within 6 of the board edge. Everything else had deep strike, so you've got our death marks over on the edge here, our immortals, which used cosmic precision to jump in within 3, and then on the other side we've got the hex mark and the tomb sentinel bringing up that side.
Okay, I used rapid ingress to bring these Hounds of Mordecai down there, and then I'm also going to spend 1, and I'm going to overwatch here into these immortals.
The death marks.
The death marks.
Yep.
So we have, and this is not my shooting phase, so I cannot -1. He's still -1 to hit.
Yep.
So we have, they're going to be 9 attacks. They didn't move, so I'm going to be hitting. Oh, it's Overwatch, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
6s. And just 1. And strength is 8, toughness is 5. Yeah, so nothing. All right.
Alrighty, let's get to shooting. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Nightbringer over here.
Okay.
Since he's a monster, he can still shoot in combat. He's going to use his Gaze of Death. He's going to use it on Bjorn over here.
All right.
So it'll be -1 to hit, but that's okay.
Right.
D3.
Real quick though, on your precision thing that you drop in.
Yeah, Cosmic Precision.
Cosmic Precision. I'm going to use Bjorn's once per battle.
Mm-hmm.
Make that 2 CP.
Yes.
Not so anytime you use it now.
Yep.
It'll be 2 CP. It is a battle tactic.
It's a strategic ploy.
Oh, so I can't do that.
Is it only battle tactics?
I think that's only the no CP.
Mm-hmm.
I think only goes on the battle tactics.
If that's true, then I won't have anything you can use it on.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Alrighty.
So it doesn't matter.
Gaze of Death onto Bjorn is D3 shots, 2 shots.
And you are -1 to hit?
Yep, so on 3s this time. Hit them both. Strength 12, toughness 9.
Good catch.
So, yeah, so on 3s. 1 goes through, -2.
-2?
Yep.
So it's going to be 4s. Good.
All right. And then next we'll go for the Void Dragon. He's going to put his Spear of the Void Dragon into Bjorn.
Real quick before we move on, Nick, reanimation.
Yes.
That's pretty big for
reanimation is pretty big. These guys both got some health back. He went back to full. The Doomsday Arc over here got back, I think, 3 wounds. And the last Wraith that died came back with 2.
Okay.
And so now for the Void Dragon, he's going to take his anti-vehicle spear into Bjorn.
Yep.
That's going to be 1 on a 3. Nope. And so then the Voltaic Storm is going to go into these guys here.
Okay.
Is it still -1 if it's in the combat? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, still -1.
Okay. So it's going to be
it's a pistol.
not a pistol. Actually, it's blast, so I can't
Like,
put it into here. So I'm going to put that into Bjorn as well.
Okay.
D6 plus 3 shots. It's cocked. 9 shots. Not bad. -1, so it's going to be on 3s. Sustained hits. Sustained hits 2, so we'll take those. Take out the 2s. Strength on that weapon is 7, so I need 5s this time, right?
Yep. Pretty good.
Got a few 5s. 4 at -1.
4 at -1, so 3s. And damage. 2 damage. He halves it to 1, so 5 up. Oh, takes 1 more. She's down to 4.
Alrighty, next we're going to move over here to this Doomsday Arc.
Alrighty.
He's going to put his big gun into Bjorn.
Alright.
And then the small guns are going to go into these guys here.
Alrighty.
And they will have cover. Alright, so first for the big gun. He hasn't moved yet, so he's going to get heavy and dev wounds. Heavy gives him on 2, so D6 plus 1 shots at first.
Okay, so he's going to be -1 to hit because he's suppressed.
That's right. So it's going to be on 3s then.
On 3s, yep. This is going into Bjorn?
Yep. 2 go through. Strength 18, so on 2s. Wow. Unfortunate.
Could use that.
Could have used that.
I can use that.
Oh, yeah. So for
all the little guys now?
For the little guys, you're going to get 20 shots because you're within 12.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. Still suppressed, right?
Still suppressed.
So now it's on 4s. Got a few lethals.
It's pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of lethals.
That is a lot of lethals. Not bad for the little guns.
Yeah.
4s. Take these guys out. Strength is 4 on those guns. Are they toughness 5?
Toughness 4.
4, so 4s. I got a few more. Wow.
It's pretty good.
All right.
What's the
all those AP 0.
AP 0?
Yep.
So 3 ups. So kills 1. Did 1 damage, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So far, so 2. So you gotta roll these separately. So here's on, let's do, so I got 6 up, feel no pains because of the saga. So 1's on 1. 1 dies. 1's on 1. 2 die. So 2 die, and 1 takes a wound.
Yep.
So we'll
Where you just put them over here?
yeah, put them on the back shelf if you don't mind.
Up here?
Yeah, anywhere. Thank you, sir. All right.
Alrighty. I was expecting better with that, but that's
6
okay.
up funeral pain. It's not bad.
It helps. Alrighty, so next we're going to come over here to the Locust Destroyers.
Okay.
They're going to put all of their shots into Bjorn.
Bjorn.
They're not going to get rapid fire, so it's only going to be 18 shots this time.
I'm going to spend 1, and this is new to Bjorn. I'm going to spend 1 to pop smoke.
Okay.
He does have the smoke keyword now.
Okay.
In 10th edition. He didn't have it in 9th edition.
What does that do for him?
That makes him -1 to hit.
Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, let me see what the range on the Locust Lord is. It's 18, so yeah, he'll get to jump into... No. You need 36. Okay, so just the big guns.
Coming from these guys here.
Yep.
Into Bjorn.
Yep. It's going to be 5.
And they all, I'm just 10, showing everybody, they can all see them.
15. 18. This is going to be 18 shots, this time on 4s, because they were set up this turn, so they don't get heavy, and he's -1 to hit. Got a couple sustains.
He's still rolling pretty good, man.
Yeah, so let's take out 2s and 3s.
About half, actually.
That one was a 5.
Yep.
2 back for the sustains. We're going to need 5s to wound this time.
4 of them.
Yep, 4 -1.
4 -1. You will get cover, so 2 up. Takes damage.
1 damage.
5 up. Yep, saves it.
Alright, Bjorn's lasting longer than he should.
Dude, he's the oldest guy in the lore right now. Bjorn's an ancient, man. He was around the day of Russ.
What's the OC on these guys?
OC1.
OC1? Okay. Next, we're going to go to the death marks.
OC2, I'm sorry.
OC2, so you've got 6 there.
Yeah.
Yep, so I'm going to target these death marks here. They're going to target the guys in the back there.
All right.
They're not going to get heavy, so it's just going to be 5 shots on 3s. It's only 4. Let's do 5. No characters in there.
No characters in there.
All right, 5 on 3s. 1 fails. Toughness is 5.
4.
So
Toughness
on
4.
3s, I should say strength is 5. So you got 3 at -2 on that squad.
-2 down to -1 because you can't see the whole unit. So it's going to be 4s. So damage?
2 damage apiece.
All right. We'll take the guy that's sticking out.
Alrighty, let's next move to our immortal squad here. They're going to shoot Bjorn with everything they've got.
Come on, Bjorn, last it, baby.
I know, and then they're going to get to move 5 inches afterward because of the Chronomancer. Okay. So let's start with the Chronomancer's
weapon. Can they move into engagement range?
No.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah. They won't be able to charge either because of Cosmic Precision.
Gotcha.
But they can still shoot and scoot. All right, Chronomancer's weapon, D6 shots. 1 shot. On a 4.
Does he hit on 4s or 5s?
He hits on 4s.
Okay. Bjorn is still smart.
He's still -1. Yeah. Okay, so he missed anyways. No big deal. The Royal Warden. He's going to get 2 attacks. They're going to be on 4s now because of the -1. Is he within 12? Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to get 2 more. 1 lethal, and that's it. -1.
-1, so 3 up. Good.
Alrighty, and then
Bjorn, staying alive, baby.
Right? Come on, dude. Alright, so you're going to get 20 from the Immortals. 4, 7, 10.
No devastating wounds
15.
on this? Or there?
Nope. Dev wounds are gone. Messed up counting here. 4, 8, 12, 17, 20. Yeah, no dev wounds this time around.
All right.
Just sustained hits on 4s.
Normally on 3s?
Normally on 3s, yeah.
Okay. -1 has a good pop and smoke on that.
It does. I forgot the rerolls on the Locust earlier, but that's okay. They weren't going to pop them anyways. Alrighty, we've got a couple sustained hits.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, and then 8 back. Strength is 5. Toughness is
9.
9. So we're still looking for 5s. I am going to get to re-roll my 1s, though.
I'm going to play the hits.
Okay. Re-rolling the 1s. No more.
AP?
0 on those.
AP 0, so 2 up. Takes 1. 5 up. Nope, takes 1.
Yep, just 1 damage. What's he down to now?
Down to 3.
Oh, man. Come on, Bjorn.
Look at Bjorn staying, man. The foul-handed.
I know. Next, we're going to go to the Wraiths because they have pistols.
Yep.
They're going to shoot the Marines.
Into the blood claws.
Yep. There's all 6 on the board. Each one gets 3 shots with the pistol. 4, 8, 12.
It's good. You can actually
16.
you might be able to stop me from getting this depending on what you do.
I know, I'm trying here. These are pistols, so they're just going to hit on 4s. They do have dev wounds.
And strength toughness 4.
All right, so wounding on 3s, hoping for devs. Got a couple devs.
What's
A
the
couple whiffs.
what's the damage?
1 apiece.
All right, so that kills 1. And then what's the AP?
0.
0, so 3s. All right, so it kills 2.
Okay.
Not enough to take that from me.
Oh, we still have the fight phase.
Yeah, we still have exactly.
Alrighty, let's move over. Only thing left to shoot is in the back wall there. Let's start with the Doomsday Arc. Big guns going into Bjorn. Small guns going into these guys.
Into the Wolfen?
Yep.
All right.
They won't get rapid fire, but that's okay. All right, big guns, come on. Bjorn's been shot at like 5 times now.
Still -1 to hit.
Yep. D6 plus 1 shots.
4, starting off good.
Yep.
Average.
5s on 4s this time because of the -1.
Oh,
Didn't hit
whiffs
any
them
of
all.
them. Wow.
Look at Bjorn staying alive.
I know, right? What a problem. Oh, these guys get to do their 5-inch movement.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'll do that at the
yeah.
end.
You want the little guns?
Yeah, let's do the little guns into the Wolfen. 4, 8, 10. These are on 3s with lethal hits. Got a couple lethals, a couple whiffs. Strength 4, toughness
Toughness 5.
5s. Got a couple.
Look at this guy's like, I don't care what the toughness is. AP?
0.
0. 4 up save. And so save 2 of them. AP? Or I'm sorry, what's the damage?
1 apiece.
1 each. 6s. So 1 will take a wound.
Okay.
1 has a wound on him. I think he's down to 1 now. I think they're 3 wounds each. Nope, they're 2 wounds each, so that's going to kill 1.
All right, the hex mark is going to target the same squad.
That'd be this guy here.
Yep. No characters in there.
No characters.
2, 4, so 6 shots on 2s. 1 whiffs. Strength is 6, so 3s this time. All of them.
5.
Yep, 5 at -2.
4 ups. That's pretty good.
1 damage.
6 up. 1 takes a wound.
Whew. All right.
Because I'm getting that 6 up from Saga of the Bear because Bjorn stayed alive in that round.
Yep.
Bjorn
Much to my chagrin.
Bjorn is that was last round. Bjorn has taken some. It's taken.
He's been shot at too many times to still be alive, right? All right.
Man, come on.
Last shot.
Come on, Nick, give respect to the Dreadnought, man.
Last shooting here is the Sentinel into those Wolfen. How many Wolfen are still alive?
There's you only killed 1, so 9.
9. Okay, so it's going to be. I should have done that first then. Oh well. So it's going to be D6 plus 2 because of blast.
Okay.
There we go. 7.
Blast is +1? Or
Yeah, it already had +1. It goes up to +2 because of blast.
Gotcha.
So what was that? That was a 5. So
yeah, 7 you said.
Alrighty, on 4s.
So real quick, so everybody knows it's D6 plus 1, and then he gets 1 extra 1 for blast. That's what he was saying.
Yep. So on 4s, make them all. Strength is 10, so on 2s. So 4 AP gets improved to -3 because of their ability.
-3, so 4 ups anyway because of the storm shields.
Okay.
Takes 1 damage.
2.
All right, so 6 up. No, it's going to kill another one. That should have been 1.
Alrighty, that's it for shooting.
All right, charges.
No. Oh, we're gonna move 5 inches over here.
Okay, we'll move this real quick. All right, guys, we're gonna jump. He did not. We moved all these, just kind of slid over a little bit. And I will start here, just because those guys are a little bit more durable with a 4-up invuln. These guys are not. Plus, the wraiths are still my ultimate moment target. That doesn't go away to my command phase. So I'm gonna get 30 attacks. You don't mind helping me out here a minute?
Yep, go for it.
All right, so hitting on 3s. Just gonna pull out all my.
Pull out the hits.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the hits out right now. And then re-rolling all these for oath. I'll just pull out the misses. And then wounding on 5s.
Yep.
Just gonna pull out the misses. I really need to get some re-rolls, man. -1. These are all the blood cloths going into the wraiths, guys.
Yep, on 4s. I saved a couple.
Just 1 damage each.
5 will feel no pain. Take 4.
Does it kill 1 or no?
It does kill 1 and puts another down to 2.
All right, guys. Right now, 8 attacks hitting on 2s. Reroll these 2 1s for Oath of Moments. And then Strength 6, Toughness 6, so I need 4s. All right. So we have 4 at -3.
4-up invulns. Make 2 of them.
2 damage each.
5-up feel no pain. Only take 1.
All right, Ragnar only chipping away at. What's going on, Ragnar? You get the fight, sir.
All right, we're going to start over here with the Shard of the Void Dragon. This time, he's going to make his strike attack again into this unit. He's going to get 5 of those. On a 2. 1 whiffs. This time, these are strength 12, so they're going to wound on 2s.
2s, yep.
Wound them all. 4 at -3.
All right, so I need 4 ups. Very good. Takes 2.
2 of them. That's D6 plus 2 apiece. So 12.
Should have rolled them separately, but
Sorry.
oh yes, okay. So first guy, you rolled 2 4, so it doesn't matter. So 12.
Yep.
So it's gonna be. So we have
So it'd be 2 groups of 6. Yeah.
2 groups of 6. Right.
We got 7 there. Yep.
All right. So I need 6 up feel no pain. So this is on the first guy. Well, first guy has 1, so he dies.
Yep.
And then this is on the second guy. He's got 2. And then we're going to roll 2 more. So he's going to die. That's 2 guys dead. So 3 guys are going to die.
All right.
So we'll just take
Take the wounded guy.
this guy here, the wounded guy, and then take the guy, not this guy here.
This guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're going to have to leave that guy here so I can.
Yeah,
So I can
hit
fight.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Now it's your turn to pick.
So yeah, we'll just
Come over here.
yeah, we'll just have to move him here so I can get in, and Herald Death will still within 3 inches, so I'm still holding that. So we're going to start with, I think it's dumb to go into the Void Dragon because he's just going to smack back anyway.
Oh, I forgot the extra attacks with him.
Okay.
It's going to be 6 on 2s. Cocked. Still 1. This time it's toughness 6. So on 4s. Yeah. 2 of them at -1.
They're both.
All right, well, it didn't matter.
So I think the Void Dragon has how many wounds does he have? 12?
He's at full health, yep. 12.
12 wounds.
Nightbringer has 10.
Not going to be able to kill him, so I'm going to go into the Nightbringer.
Okay.
So we'll Thunderwolf Cav, we'll have we have 4 attacks for the 2 guys. Hitting on 3s. Strength 5, so I need 6s. Nothing. And then the Teeth and Claws. They need 4s. They need 4s. And then 6s. Just 1. At AP1.
All right, that's 4 up. Make it.
All right, and then we'll go to Hero Deathwolf. So we have 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. And then they're going to be strength 6, so toughness
11.
11, so 5. So we have 2 at -2 damage.
4 up. Make them both.
All right, and then the Teeth and Claws. Nope. All right.
Alrighty, so next I'm going to do the Wraiths. I'm going to have 4, let's pile in a little bit here, just to be base to base. We're going to have 4 Wraiths attack the Marines, and then 1 Wraith and the Techno is going to attack the Wolves.
Alrighty.
So let's do the Wolves first. Techno, he only gets 2 attacks on 4s. So this time he makes 1. Strength 5, toughness on the Wolf.
Toughness 4.
3, he wounds, -2.
Nope.
1 damage. And then for the 1 Wraith that's in that fight with the Wolves, he's going to get 4 on a 4. Makes 2 of them. Wounding on 3s because toughness 6 or strength 6.
What's AP?
-1 on those.
-1. So here's on the first wolf. Okay, and then -1. What's the damage?
2 apiece.
Oh, he's 1. Oh no, there's 2. There's 1 each. So kills 2 more.
Okay. And then for the 4 for the Marines, that's going to be 16 attacks. 4, 8, 12, 16 on 4s. Not too good.
No, that was not good at all. Good for me, not good for you.
Strength 6, so on 3s. Not good at all. Just 3 at -1.
3 4-ups. Damage?
2.
6 ups. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Did not die.
Did nothing. Come on, guys.
So we got 10 attacks from the wolves.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. They're still my oath moment. And then strength 4, toughness 6, 5s. So just 3. No AP.
On 3s. Takes 1 damage. Or 5 of feel no pain. Make it.
All right.
So last but not least, the Nightbringer over here. Let's do... I'm going to do the strike profile this time.
Okay.
6 attacks on 2s. With 1. This time it's strength 14 with dev wounds, so it's going to be wounding on 2s. No dev wounds, just 5 at -4.
5 at -4, so it's gonna be 4 ups. So I got to roll these separately because I can eliminate damage on Herald Deathwolf.
Okay.
So 5 of them.
Yep.
At 4 up. So first guy, he's good. Good. So 4 each, you said? What's
It's
the damage?
D6 plus 2 damage.
All right, so we have to roll that one.
Okay. 3 damage.
3 damage. 6s. So he's going to be alive with 2 wounds left.
Okay.
This is still on that guy. Damage.
7.
7. I'll just roll 2 for he dies.
Okay.
And then the last one.
Yep.
He's good. So one guy's going to die out of that. Pretty good.
Okay.
We're going to take... now we're going to get him out of combat. Although you get the pile in, so it doesn't matter.
Compile in, and now that is the end of the fight phase. I don't think you're within 6 here. Nope. We're going to do D6 on a 4 up. You get more mortals. You do. D3. 3 mortal wounds.
All right. 6s. Takes him. All right, that one wolf's down to 1. All right. At the end of your turn, sir, what'd you score?
Alrighty. At the extend battle lines, at the end of a turn, if you control 1 or more objective markers in my deployment zone and no man's land. Yep. I may have this one too. We'll have to measure. So that's 5 VP for that. And then engage at all fronts. I'm not on all 4, but I am on 3. So I'm going to get 3 for that.
3 for that. All right, we'll be
2,
back.
excuse me.
We'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys. After my movement phase, let's talk about the cards I drew. So I ended up not getting this one because he has more OC on it than I do. I did get this. However, Ragnar was not within 3 of this, so I didn't get that extra 3 points. I did get 3 for that, so that's why I got 6 starting off at. Command phase stuff, I got engaged on all fronts, which I moved and got to all 4 of them. And I got behind enemy lines, which I'm going to get for 4 as well, unless I do something dumb. Which I could do if I charge that unit over there. You know what I mean? So movement-wise, command phase-wise, I picked this right here as my ultimate moment target, just because if Bjorn gets in there, I want to be able to reroll. And then I didn't move anything here, didn't move anything there. I moved Bjorn up, obviously, to go into the either into the Nightbringer or into
Void Dragon.
Into the Void Dragon. Move the Wolfen up a little bit to get here. He is going to overwatch with the Hex Mark Destroyer, and when I move Bjorn, he's going to overwatch with those Immortals. Then I dropped in with Meteoric Descent, I think it's called, within 3 my Inceptors, and they're on that objective now. So we'll see if I can. I don't know what's your.
I think he's only OC2.
I think I might have that even if I'm OC1.
Yep.
And that is where we're at. So Overwatch, sir. Go into Bjorn.
All right, let's go with Bjorn. Let's start with the Chronomancer. He's going to get D6 shots. It's 4. Looking for 6s. Got 2 6s.
Nice.
Strength 5, so 5s. 1 wound, -1.
-1, so 3 up.
Whoops.
Nope.
1 damage.
1 damage. 5 up. Nope. Takes it down to 2.
All right, Royal Warden next. He's going to get
Kill him.
4 as a rapid fire. Looking for 6s, which would be lethal hits. 1 lethal hit, -1, 2 damage.
Yep. 2 damage?
Yep.
Need 5s. Otherwise dead because I don't have any enough CP to re-roll it. Saved it with 1. Live with 1.
All right, come on, squad. But if I don't kill you with 20 shots, I'm going to be sour about it. Alrighty.
Want him to get in there, man. Want him to get into the Void Dragon. My only
15,
chance.
20. Alrighty. On 6s, sustained hits. 2. Let's grab everything that's not a 6.
Which is everything but 1.
Everything but 1.
All right.
On 5s. Wow. Nothing.
Everyone stays alive with 1 wound.
Yep.
I keep banging into your things.
And then over there, the Hex Mark. He's going to get his 6 shots. He's a special boy, so he's still going to hit on 2s. And I mean that by an inescapable death is the ability that gives him that.
Exactly.
So on 2s, make them all strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
Yep.
2 wounds. -2.
-2, so it's going to be 4 ups. Storm shields. Damage?
1 apiece.
1 each? Okay, so I saved 1 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 up? Good. I only had 1 guy left with the wound there.
Yep.
And 6 up, actually. What did I roll? 5?
Yeah.
He dies. Give myself extra. Wait. All right, shooting. We are going to put... Oh, man. I'm just going to go with Bjorn, and I'm going to try to kill... And I just try to kill the Nightbringer.
Oh, he's locked in combat.
Yeah, but he's a vehicle monster.
Hmm.
Big guns never tire. So I'm going to put everything from Bjorn. Now let's just start here.
Okay.
All right, guys. 9 attacks. Remember, they're not plasma. They are just pistols, or bolt pistols. Going into this one destroyer.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. 1 sustained hit 2, so we're going to just keep those 2s there. Get rid of these 1s. And then strength 5, toughness
6.
So wounding on 5s, they are twin linked, which is good. So just 2.
AAP?
-1. He does get cover, so it's going to be whatever your straight save is.
3s. Make them both.
All right. This is good. All right, so then we'll... what do I want to do here? Let's go with all these pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pistols into the Wraiths. Might as well shoot them.
Yep.
I'm including Ragnar into that because it's the same profile. Well, Ragnar hits on 2, so 3s. Actually, it'd be 4s because... Oh, no, they're pistols. So I need 5s. So it looks like 3 at no AP.
Into the Wraiths. Those are on 3s. Fail 1. 1 damage.
Yep.
5 up, feel no pain. Nope.
And here's Ragnar's because he hits on 2. And does not win.
Okay. It's a dead Wraith.
All right. Oh, man. I don't know what to do here. Those guys, pistols aren't going to do nothing there. I don't have... All right, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to put everything into the Void Dragon from Bjorn. So as of right now, so that's 1 last cannon hitting on 2s. He hits. Last cannon is strength 12, so I need a 4.
3.
4, yeah, 3 because of the...
Yeah.
So wounds, so it's going to be -3, d6 plus 1.
4 up invuln.
Unless you pass this.
I do.
All right. And then d6 for flamers for 6. Need 6s. Just 1. I don't believe they're twin linked, so yeah, they're not twin linked, so they're torrent.
On a 4,
Good.
he saves.
All right. We'll take these guys here, go into the death marks, and we'll pick them as my suppressed unit. So it's going to be... They didn't move, so they're hitting on 2s because of heavy.
Yep.
And then wounding on...
Toughness 5.
3s. And I believe they're twin linked. Let me just roll these to see. I'm going to have to check them. They are not, so.
Okay.
All right, so just 4.
Okay.
-1.
On 4s, make 1.
2 damage.
They each only have 1 wound, so that's just 3 dead dudes.
All right, and then we'll have the other guys. We'll see how many we can see through here. It looks like just 1 is going to shoot those death marks.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 4. They're 5, right? So
yeah.
Misses. All right, charges. That's really all I'm going to do. Charges. We're going to have Bjorn go into your Void Dragon.
Okay. Pretty much anything but Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I'm going to actually double charge.
Okay.
Bjorn's going to go into both.
Okay. You'll need a 3 then to do both. There you go.
5. All right, so we'll just push him in there. And then we're going to charge here into this guy here.
Okay.
With my Wolfen. And there should be in with a 6. And that charge right there.
Pretty much guaranteed, yeah.
Okay, and they're in 2. We'll be back after I move all this. All right, guys, let's do this. Bjorn, first into the Void Dragon. Let's see what he can do. Come on, Bjorn. Be the man. Be the hero that you are. 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling everything because of use my oath.
Yep.
Just reroll that. Still a 1. So 5 hits. Strength 12, toughness 11, need 3s. Just 1 misses. So it's going to be 4 at AP 2.
4 up invuln.
Oh, it's only going to take 2 damage. It's 3 down to 2.
Okay. 5 up feel no pain. 1
Takes
damage.
1. Ah, Bjorn. Going to go into the Wolfen. Wolfen. These Void Dragons. These Catans with their having damage.
They're tough.
So the Wolfen with the light shining bright on them.
Yep.
We're going to have to change that once I cut this out. Once I get them done. So we have 6 of them. So we have 6 attacks. Let's see, that's going to be 5 of them have hammer. That's going to be 20 attacks. 20 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oops. That was 6. These miss. All right, and then it's going to be strength is 5, toughness what?
9.
So I need the 5s again. So that many at -1, 1 damage.
Okay. On 4s. I saved a couple. Only 3 damage.
All right.
Puts him down to, no feel no pains on him.
Okay.
So he's down to 6.
And then the claws, the one with the wolf and claws, hitting on 3s. Still need 5s. So 2 more, same profile. -1, 1 damage.
4s, make 1, fail 1, 1 damage.
1 damage.
So he's down to 5.
All right. This will be your turn, sir.
Alrighty, let's go to... Let's go to the Wraiths. They're going to... I'm going to put all the Wraiths into the Marines, and then the Techno into the Wolves again.
Okay, what is the AP on the Wraiths?
-1, I think.
-1. All right, I'm going to spend 1 for Armor Contempt.
Okay.
What that does is -1 from your AP.
Okay. So let's do the Wraiths first. 4, 8, 12, 16 this time, because 4 are alive. On 4s. Not bad. Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
That many at AP 0 now. Yep.
All right, so 3 ups. Pretty good. Saved them all.
All right. And then for the Techno into the Wolves, 2 on a 4. Make 1. Wounding on 3. Wound.
6s. Nope.
1 damage.
That's a feel no pain. Saved it.
Okay.
Getting that from the Saga.
Yep. A whole lot of nothing from the Wraiths.
All right. I guess we're going to go over here with... I guess we'll go over here with the Thunderwolf Cab and Death Wolf. So we'll have... start with Thunderwolf guy. So we have 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Just 2. Going to be wounding on 6s, I believe, because it's 5 to 11. Nothing. Herald Death Wolf. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. And wounding on, so it's toughness 8.
So on 5s.
5 still. Just 3 at -2, 2 damage.
4 up invulns. Make 1. So 4 damage. 5 up feel no pain. Or sorry, that gets halved, right?
Yeah, so reroll just 2. Reroll 2 of those.
Okay.
So it takes it.
Yeah. It's 2 damage.
Down to 2.
He's down to 8 now.
I mean, down to 8.
Yep. We'll go next with the Void Dragon into Bjorn.
Wants to kill Bjorn so bad.
That's the only thing left, really.
Yeah, you're right. And this guy here.
Yeah. All right, so the Void Dragon, he's going to do a strike profile again. So 5 on a 2. This time he gets anti-vehicle 2.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 at -3.
3 at -3, so 5 ups. No.
D6 plus 2 on both of those.
Right.
So the first one.
This you can roll like this.
Wow. Okay.
So
So 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage. I need 7 5 ups.
Yep.
Can Bjorn do it?
Nope.
No. Does he blow up? He does not. Bjorn does die.
Bjorn the Eternal is no longer.
He is now dead. We'll wake him up later. All right. So we'll hit here.
Yep.
With the Blood Claws. Get the dice ready. All right. 30 attacks, hitting on 3s. Take out the misses. All right. Strength is 4, toughness
6.
so I need 5. So let's take out the misses. -1.
All right, on 4s. Got a couple. 1 apiece.
Yep.
5 of feel no pain. Takes 2 damage.
All right, now Ragnar. Ragnar, 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. They need to give him like devastating wounds or something, man.
Yeah.
Strength 6, toughness 6, so 4. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
-3, 2 damage. So and you're 4 up.
Yep, 4 up invuln.
That was good too.
Yep, so just 3. How much damage apiece?
There, 2 each.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do them 2 at a time because he's only down to 2. Failing both, he's dead. And the other 4. Save 2 of them.
All right. Ragnar slowly chipping away.
Yep.
All right, and then we'll down there now the wolves.
I've still got the Nightbringer and this guy over
I'm
here.
sorry. I thought you said you were done.
No, it's okay. Let's do the Nightbringer next.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our strike profile again.
Okay.
6 on 2s. 1 whiffs.
Pretty good, man. A lot of 6s.
Yeah, no, I was hoping for that for those devs. On 2s again, dev wounds. No devs. So just 5 at -4.
5 at -4?
Yeah.
All right, so this is on the first guy. He's good. 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 Ah, finally. What's the damage?
D6 plus 2. 5 damage.
5 damage. So 5 6-ups. All right, that guy dies, and Herald Death Wolf. Good.
All right.
So, all right. Look at the character staying alive.
Yep. So now your wolves.
Wolves, that's going to be 10 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s. 2. No AP.
3s. Making both.
All right. Real quick, because I forgot to do the teeth and claws
Oh, yeah.
on both of those wolves and Herald Death Wolf. So 3s. And then I still need the toughness. So I need 6s. Just 1.
I say
He's good. All right. All right, sir.
Yep, last but not least, the Tomb Sentinel. Should have been his brother if I was going to be in melee, but oh well. Didn't think he would have so much melee today. Alright, he gets 6 attacks on 4s. Only whiffs 2. Strength 6, so wounding on 3s. He still gets 3 attacks at AP 0.
AP 0? Good. All right, and this final attack with the hounds. I forgot about the...
Oh, yeah.
Just happened to see them in the corner. All right, so we have 4 attacks each from their Mordecai knives.
Mm-hmm.
They're anti-psyker, so it doesn't matter. They do have devastating wounds on them though, and they do have precision, which doesn't matter, make a difference. So hitting on 3s. It's the dev wounds that are important.
Yep.
And then it's going to be wounding on 6s, I'm sure, because it's only strength 4.
Yeah.
But we want 6s for devs. So we have 2 devastating wounds. It's only 1 damage, but...
Okay, yeah, he has feel no pain, so he just takes 2.
All right, he'll reanimate that anyway, and then you get to fight back with that, sir.
Yep. So 3 on a 4. Make 1. Strength 6, so wounding on 3, I assume. 1. AP 0.
He's good.
All right.
All right, so after all that, no other fights?
He gets to do his,
Yep.
what you call it, drain life.
Yep.
So on a 4-up, nope.
All right, so no draining of life for the Nightbringer. So I'm going to I did get engaged on all fronts for all 4. And I did get behind enemy lines for 5, because I got 2 behind enemy lines. And we will be back, and I was holding 2 of them for 6 points, because again, Ragnar's not there. You are holding 1. I took this one from you and took this one, so you're only holding the 1. And we'll be back after Nick's movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after Nick's movement phase. Nick, let's talk about the hyper crypt thing.
Hyper phasing.
Yep.
I pulled our friends over here, the Hexmark Destroyer and the Doomsday Ark.
Yep.
Came in off the edge. The Void Dragon, he was able to Cosmic Precision up close to Ragnar's unit. And then the 4th unit was the Locust Destroyers, who didn't really move that much, but they got some better positioning.
Right. And cards. What cards did you draw?
I drew Storm Hostile Objective, which is definitely possible, and Assassination, which is also possible. We've got a couple of situations going on here.
A couple things happening.
Yeah.
All right, movement-wise.
Movement-wise, didn't really see much movement. We had the Immortals. They did their advance roll. They've got Assault, so they moved up closer to the objective. The death marks, they were able to heal back to full. They fell back onto that objective. And then the wraiths, these guys just moved. The wraiths did fall back behind that building, so they won't be able to shoot or charge.
And they are not under full half strength, so you don't need a battle objective.
Yep. And that's it for movement.
Guys, the reanimation for Necrons is still...
They nerfed it, and it's still pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
I'm not upset about it.
I mean, because this thing probably would have been down to maybe under half for sure.
Right.
I didn't really go into this a lot. This unit would have been down to 1 or 2 because you reanimated.
2 have come back so far. Yeah.
So it'd have been down to what? How many did you start with? 6?
6. Yeah. So they would have been under half at that point. Yep.
Okay, sir.
All right. Let's start shooting. Give me a second to drink here. All righty. I think that works.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
All righty. Let's start shooting. We're gonna go. Let's go first here with the Nightbringer. He's gonna shoot into combat with our last cavalry dude.
All right. That's actually a character.
Yes.
Just so you know. No, Harold the cavalry guy.
Yeah. So it's what's his name?
Harold Deathwolf.
Harold Deathwolf.
No. I'm just saying if you're trying to get assassination, that would count. That's not part that he was part of the unit, but that's all I'm trying to tell you, Nick.
I appreciate it. D3 attacks, just 1. On a 2, gets that. Strength is 12, so on a 2 again, get that.
What's the damage?
It's AP minus 2, D6 plus 3 damage.
Okay, I am just going to zero it out.
Okay.
I don't have to roll. It's just something he does per.
Oh, you can just zero it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zero it out. I'll tell you what it's called. It is called, just to make sure I'm doing it right, let me just double check. It is called Mantle of the Troll King. Once per phase, when resolving an attack made against this model, after the model has thrown this, I have to throw the saving roll. 4 up, I'm good. I guess I won't have to do it.
Okay.
But after I threw the damage, I can change the damage characteristic to 0.
Okay.
But I have to roll first. So I rolled a 6.
Right, so you saved it anyways.
So I saved it anyway.
That's fine. Let's go over to... Does the Hexmark have range? He was supposed to have range. Yep, just barely. He's going to shoot into these guys standing up here.
All right.
He's going to get 6 attacks.
I guess that makes it big because if you're shooting at him, I would need to...
Right. On 2s. Strength 6, toughness of those guys.
Toughness 4.
3s. Just 1. Wow.
AP?
Minus 2.
Minus 2 down to minus 1, so 5 up. Good.
Alrighty.
Or 4 up, actually.
Yeah. We'll do the Doomsday Arc next. He's going to send his big gun into Ragnar's group.
All right.
And then the little guns into those same guys up here.
All right. What's AP on that big gun?
Minus 4.
Minus 4.
Minus 3, minus 4. Minus 4.
I think I'll take it down to minus 3. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay.
All right. So how many dudes are left there?
There's 11.
11. So it's going to be plus 2 for heavy, or excuse me, plus 2 for blast. So it's going to be D6 plus 3 shots.
Okay.
So 8 shots. Not bad. He did get set up this turn, so it's going to be on 3s because he doesn't get heavy.
Pretty good for me.
Yeah. Wounding on 2s.
Looks like, yeah.
Minus 4.
Minus 4, so just go right through.
Yeah.
Damage.
4 apiece.
4 each. First guy, dead. Second guy, dead. Third guy, dead.
All right. You're within 12 here, so you're going to get 20 little shots in the guys in the terrain there.
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20.
That's going from that unit as well into them?
That's coming from here into these guys.
Okay.
So 20 shots, lethal hits, hitting on 3s. Got a couple of lethals.
Pretty nice lethal wise.
Yep. Strength's only 4 this time. So on force. Got a couple more. So then handful of saves there. AP 0 on those.
So 3 ups. So takes, I think they're 2 damage each. I have to double check. So let me just have to check. All right, so first guy, 6 up. Dies. Second guy, dies. So 2 die.
All right.
If you don't mind handing me 2 of them, Nick.
There you are, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, we'll do the death marks. They're going to target Ragnar himself.
Oh, going into Ragnar.
That's why they're here.
What's the AP?
-2.
-2. Ragnar has a 4 up. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Going on the wall anyway.
Yep. They don't get heavy, so they're going to hit on 3s. Strength 5, toughness on Ragnar.
Toughness 4.
So on 3s. Nice. 3 at -2.
3 at -2, so it's going to be on his 4 ups. Ooh, takes 2 damage.
2 damage each. Yeah, so 4
damage
total.
each. 6s. Nope. I think he's at a 6 up, so that's going to bring him down, leave him down to 2.
Okay.
I'm going to double check. All right, guys, he's down to 1 wound because he took 4. He only has 5.
All right. We'll go over here next to this Doomsday Arc. He's going to put his big guns into these guys here, and then the little guns into the dudes he's fighting.
Alrighty.
For the big gun, no blast this time. So just D6 plus 1. 4. He's going to get heavy this time, but he's also -1 because of being in combat.
Yep.
So on 3s. Whiffs 1.
Toughness 6.
So 2s. All right, 3 at -4.
3 at -4. Okay, those are just going to go right through. Damage?
4 damage apiece.
All right, so let's... How many were there? How many?
3
of them?
4 damage apiece.
Okay, so first guy. Dead. Second guy. I think he dies. I think they only have 3 wounds. Yep, dies.
Okay.
And then fourth guy.
Third guy, you mean?
Or third guy dies. So
all right.
They all die.
Cool.
Wolves are coming off the board like crazy now.
All right, little shots into these guys. 5, 10, 15, 20. -1 because they're in combat, so on 4s. Lethal hits. See a couple there. We'll pull all the misses. Strength's only 4, so on 4s.
Yep.
A couple more. AP 0 on those.
AP 0, so 3s. 2
damage. So that's
Got
one guy dead.
Well, let me roll this.
Oh yeah.
One guy dead. 2 guys. 1 guy on wound.
All right. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Next.
Did you have way too much pleasure at pulling my guys off the board?
I'm just here to help.
He's not even letting me roll my dice. He's just pulling guys. He's dead.
Oh no.
Hands me another guy. He's dead. Hands me another guy.
All right. Next, let's do the Void Dragon, who's going to target Ragnar's squad.
All right.
He's going to.
We're not going to get shot in the back.
Face death head on. All right.
We will die if we're going to die.
Yep. All right. First is the spear.
Looking at our enemies.
Anti-vehicle, so nothing fancy here. Just 1 on a 2 makes it. Strength is only 4. So on a 4.
4s.
Yeah, really designed to be anti-vehicle there. For the blast, it's going to be D6 plus 3 natively plus 1 more.
Yeah,
so D6 plus 4.
All right.
9 shots. All right. That's a bit better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On a 2 with sustained hits, 2. 1 whiffed. I get 2 back because it's sustained for that 1, 6. This time it's strength 7, so on 3s.
All right.
A lot of 1s and 2s there. So just 3 at -1.
3 at -1. So
Yep.
fourth. Damage.
2 apiece.
All right. So first guy takes 1. Second guy takes. So one guy's gonna die actually.
Yep.
This was not on Ragnar. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is on Ragnar. So. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, wait, Ragnar did get killed.
We gotta chew through.
So bad. Okay.
Alrighty, next for shooting, we're gonna go over to the Tomb Sentinel. He's got a blast weapon, so he can't target the dudes in front of him. So he's gonna target Ragnar's squad.
All right. Dude, Ragnar's going right into these mortals if he's live, and he's gonna just hopefully.
Yeah, I know, right?
Work.
Alrighty, so the Tomb Sentinel is a blast weapon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just still blast 1, so it's going to be D6 plus 2 shots this time. 5 shots. This time on a 5 because he's in combat. Still gets a couple. Strength is 10, so on 2s. Wish those were
AP
-2.
-2. So it's going to be a 5 up. Nope. Damage.
2 apiece.
All right. First guy saved 1. Second guy dead. So kills 1 guy.
Yep. Next, we're going to do the Immortal Squad. Not surprisingly, into Ragnar. Really want that assassination. And they're going to get the scoot afterwards, but we'll wait until all the shooting stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do the Chronomancer first. He gets D6 plus 1 for blast. All right, 6 shots. On 4s. Just 3. Strength is 5, so wounding on
3s.
3s.
2
wounds.
AP
-1.
-1. So 4s. Nope. Damage.
1 apiece.
All right. So 1 takes 1 dead. 1's dead.
Alrighty, chipping away.
Shipping. Take this guy. All right, so we have 6 attacks from the Thunder Hammers going into. I don't know why we just don't. Well, there you go. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding. And it's strength 5, toughness.
9 on him.
Can you give me a couple? Give me a answer. So 5s. Take out the misses. So far, that many -1.
4 up invuln. I make 2 of them. How much damage?
1 damage.
So he takes 4 damage. He's down to a single wound.
And then here's the claws. There's miss. And then again 5s. So 2 -1.
Come on, buddy. Just barely.
Just got them.
Yep.
Wolfen do their job.
He does not explode. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, out of all that,
Right.
I got 1 thing killed.
Yeah, so far you've killed 1 thing and 2 raids.
2 raids, exactly.
Man, that's durability right there. Yep, let's go over here for Mr. Nightbringer to hopefully finish this guy off. He's going to do his...
You did get assassination so far because of Ragnar.
Yeah, you only get it once. What's his toughness?
Toughness 6.
Yeah, we'll do our dev wounds. Why not? Strike profile, 6 on a 2. Wounding on 2s because strength 14. Dev wounds on 6s. 3 dev wounds. 2 saves at AP -4.
All right, here's the 4 ups invulns. Oh, takes them all. So 5 at what's the damage?
It's D6 plus 2, so it's going to be 4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 4 is 13, plus 7 is 20, plus 6 is 26 damage.
So I'm gonna take out 7 of that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this one for the 7.
Okay.
Oh wait. Yes, I failed the rolls, so I'm gonna take out 7 of that. How much did you say was it?
It was 26, I think.
26 -7.
So 19.
So 19 of them.
Yep.
All right, guys. So what do I have here? That's 6. That's 12. 13.
But do the dev wounds just go straight through? No, you still have feel no pain, right?
I still feel no pain.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm rolling here.
Yeah, sorry.
So 19, so we have that's gonna be 3 more. That's 6. All right. Here we go. Need 6s. Not enough.
Okay.
So Harold is dead. Sleeps on the red snow.
Yep.
Okay, at the end of your turn, sir.
At the end of my turn, he doesn't get to do his drain life, so that's it. I'm going to get 5 for storm hostile objective and 5 for assassination.
All right, and I'm still holding 2.
Yep.
So that's pretty good. I have no more characters on the board, though, and we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. It wasn't wasn't a lot. I got tempting targets, which he picked this one here, and I got defend stronghold. 2 cards I could still get. The game is not looking great for me because I'm running out of things I can do. So I moved my Wolfen up 5. They're going to try to get a charge off here. I also brought my hounds down here. We forgot to do that in melee.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then I advanced these guys over here. They do have assault weapons, so I'll probably put some into the katana. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Kept these guys where it is. Actually, I'm just going to pile everybody in there.
Yeah.
Just to stay on that to defend my home, and that's where we are. So, you wanted Overwatch, sir?
Yep. I'm going to overwatch the Wolfen here with the Immortals.
Alrighty.
For 1 CP. The Chronomancer first. There are 7 dudes there.
And that is my ultimate target right there.
Yep. 7 dudes there, so it's going to be D6 plus 1 for blast. 3 shots on 6s. 2 6s. Strength 5, so on 4s.
Yep.
1 wound, -1.
Nope, those 2 damage.
1 damage.
6 up. Nope, 1 takes 1.
For the Royal Warden, you're within 12 because you were talking about charging.
I'm charging, yeah.
On 3s, or no, excuse me, on 6s, but with lethal hits. 1 lethal hit, -1.
Nope, damage.
2 damage.
1 dies, 1 takes a wound.
And then for the Immortals, it's going to be 20 more. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. On 6s with sustained hits. I've got a couple 6s. So each of those get 2. 1, 2, 3. All the rest of these go away.
They should make Overwatch just strategic.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought it was a battle tactic when you asked me about it. Wounding on 4s because strength 5. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at minus AP 0.
4 up. Oh, takes them all. Damage.
1 apiece.
All right, 5s. Let's on the first guy. Good. No, 6s. So 6s. He dies.
Yep.
And one more guy is gonna die.
Yep.
So dies. And he's on 1.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right. Shooting. We're going to go with my 1. Well, let me see if I pass the battle shock. I do. We're going to go right there into these guys.
Yep.
So 3 shots. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Just 2. I'm sorry, just 1.
Any AP?
Mine's 1.
On a 4. Make it.
All right. We'll have, I guess those there, we're gonna, it's not gonna matter. Go into your Catan. It's not gonna matter. These guys are within 12. No, they're out. Charges. The smoother charging.
Okay.
So we have, see if we can get it.
You get a 6 or more. There you go.
All right. So I'll move this and be back.
I was thinking later, like this Tan might go over there.
Gotcha.
But he's only got 4, so you'd have to kill something.
All right, guys. Here's all my. This doesn't matter as far as taking this objective because the Wolfen have 0 OC, so it's trying to just kill. Hitting on 3s, and I'm going to re-roll these because they're my oath target. And then strength 5, toughness 5.
Yep.
So wounding on 4s. All right, so let's take out all the misses. That many at -1.
On 4s. He takes
just 1 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. So 6 dead immortals.
All right, and then they'll all come back and and you get to fight back, sir. It's so annoying that I have these all down and you're going to bring like
up to 3 back, yeah. Everyone's involved here.
Yep.
We'll do the immortals first. There's 4 of those guys left. They're each going to hit you twice. 2, 4, 6, 8. On 3s. Strength is 4, so on 5s. Just 1. AP 0.
Nope, fails it.
1 damage.
6 up. Nope, that kills 1 guy.
All right.
And I already fought, so I cannot fight on death again.
Yep. So for the Warden, he's going to attack 4 times on a 3. 2 whiff. This time he's strength 5, so on 4s. Both of them go through. AP 0 on those.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
AP? I'm sorry.
1 damage.
Another one dead.
All right, and then The Chronomancer is last. He gets 3 on a 4. 2 go through. Strength 5, so on 4s again. 1 goes through. -1 this time.
That was good. All right. So then my turn. So far, I got nothing because I got to defend the stronghold after Nick's turn.
Yep.
And you're holding 1, 2 with a character actually.
Yep.
So you got 6 there.
3 there.
And 3 there. And we'll be back after Nick's movement phase.
Yep.
All right, guys, we are back after Nick's movement phase. So Nick really didn't move. We kind of called the game at the top of turn 4 because, as you see the score, it would have been 32-30. So I'm losing at the bottom of 3, and then he's going to end up picking up this unit, maybe with the Catan, and everything just shooting over there to kill that. He drew Secure No Man's Land for 5, which he's got, and he's also got no prisoners, which, again, he's going to pick up for 5 as well. So that is going to do it for the game. Nick, it was a good game, man.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was really interesting to see how differently this detachment works versus the other one I tried last time.
Yeah, it was a lot of shooting. These things hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
These arcs.
And they're our strongest weapons, so.
The Catans are hard to kill.
They are. You're going to see a lot of those. They're very, very fun.
You tied me up here with both Catans, killed Logan, Bjorn, my Thunderwolf Cav. I mean, you killed all my heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And didn't damage. Like, I know reanimation is so good, but didn't damage enough. I was actually surprised at the Blood Claw being able to last that long in the middle of the board here.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty nice. And I think this flank was kind of weak, but I had to put everything over here to take the Catans, and you still did work, man. So it was a good game.
Yeah.
Tried to make it a game. Nick, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it.
Always a good time.
And as always, guys, God bless and peace out.